The bell sounds and this contest is underway. Non-title competition. Malachi one-on-one with the Anarchy heavyweight champion, Iceberg. He ducks out of the way, right hands. He knows the opportunity he's got, and he is looking at that right hand, questioning. The champ has yet to go down. It's going to take a lot more than any of these blows to take the 450-pound no-pain train off his feet.
Well, you know, Greg Hunter, last week we saw that footage from the Phillips Arena. We saw how intense that match is. How much did that take out of Iceberg? And as you said, can Malachi capitalize on that? Because he's already dumped the champion outside the ring. Talk about your young and hungry competitors. But that right there may have just taken the appetite out of the contender.
It very well may have. Iceberg now having his way with Malachi on the arena floor. Referee Ken Wallace assigned this contest.
This guy could have his way with a skyscraper. Are you kidding me?
He certainly could. No doubting the ability of Iceberg. Malachi kicking out at 2. Iceberg, if he wanted to put him away at this point, honestly could have, folks. I simply think that the Anarchy heavyweight champion has not fulfilled his quota of destruction for this week.
You know, Greg Hunter, we heard it from Dan Wilson. I mean, this is a message. This is a clear-cut message to the NWA Elite. This is a clear-cut message to Jeff G. Bailey, to Chemo, and to Phil Shatter that the rejects are not afraid, that they're indestructible. The thing about it is, Greg Hunter, as much as I hate to say this, I don't know if I could disagree with that statement or not.
1, 2, and only a 2 count after the elbow at this point. Malachi, to be honest, folks, is showing a whole lot more guts than brains. The wise man here would live to fight another day, but Malachi, young, gutsy, determined, he's going to try to take full advantage of the opportunity that has presented itself to him. Dan Wilson referred to him as the sacrificial lamb. Belly to belly, 2. And again, Malachi kicks out. Give the kid credit. He's got a lot of heart.
Well, Greg Hunter, you know, there's an old saying, you're only 3 seconds away from your last match. The thing about it is, Malachi is looking at this as he's only 3 seconds away from making a name for himself in this match. But at what expense would it come for him to try to hang on and hang with the champ?
Well, that is certainly a pro-con situation that Malachi is weighing out in his mind right now, I'm sure. Malachi in the corner, being sent to the ride. The champ charges in and just crushes his man in the corner. 450 pounds coming at you at unbelievable speed.
Well, you know, the good thing is when they ship him home to his parents, they won't have to put him in a box. They just put him in an envelope.
Well, the rate this is going, that may very well be true. Variation here on the camel clutch from Iceberg, and they're just cross faces the man.
You know, Greg Hunter, I've known Iceberg for a long time. I've seen this man. I've seen some of the most brutal matches he's been in, but I had to say something. Since the months leading up to Hardcore Hell when he won that championship, I've never seen a more intense, more devious Iceberg than what I've seen here in the past this year.
Gourd buster from Iceberg. He says that's all. Cover 2, and again, Malachi kicks out.
Greg Hunter, you got a question though. Was that a kick out or was that rigor mortis setting in?
Right now, Malachi doing everything he can, which at this point is merely escaping pinfall attempts one after another. Iceberg further beating down the native of South Beach, Florida. Iceberg lights up! A 450-pound cannonball. Good Lord.
That's got to be it, Greg Hunter.
There can't be much left. It looks like Iceberg's going to make sure of it. Ground 0. 1, 2, call it a night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the Anarchy heavyweight champion, Iceberg with the win.
give Malachi credit for heart, but heart simply not enough to win the day against the No Pain Train.
Greg Hunter, hard it may be. The thing about it is, though, that man right there may be holding on to this championship for a very, very long time. We'll have more Anarchy right after this.